You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 65 looming over the horizon, scheduled to be released in just about a few days, we have brand new spoilers, leaks, images, and information in regards to the upcoming battle involving Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku and Moro. And given the status of Goku having to hand over willingly a Senzu bean over onto Moro, in not only allowing him to fully recover but also having to make a promise with him in wanting Moro to go back to the galactic prison in exchange of never escaping again, now we finally get to find out what exactly is going to transpire after Moro has officially recovered his power, as once more we are going to be covering the entirety of this manga chapter in English once it comes out on October 20th. So if you guys are new to the channel and want to be kept up to date with everything in regards to Dragon Ball Super and the Dragon Ball Super manga, then I do encourage you guys to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single update video on the channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by smashing that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to see what's about to go down. As courtesy of DBS Hype over on Twitter, the battle between Moro and Goku is now at its climax because Moro's recovered. Goku is trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but as of course you guys can see on screen, at some point we are going to witness Moro actually be able to take Maris' abilities and powers and adapt that onto himself. So I've covered this before, and the reason for this was because a lot of you guys seem to be wondering, and a lot of you guys did forget, in Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 64, Moro attempted to grab onto the back of Maris' neck, which he had successfully done until Maris had managed to cut off his arm, and instead of sealing that one particular gem, Maris ended up sealing every other gem minus the severed arm on the floor. So at some point in this manga chapter, we are going to see a potential angelic Moro now that he has an angel trainee's powers within his own ability to use this at any given time. However, as we continue to go forward, things begin to get even crazier, and yes, this is from the actual Dragon Ball Super manga, and no, I have no idea on what the hell is going on. If you guys pay close attention, Moro is fused within the Earth. So does Moro become the Earth? Goku, mind you, if you pay close enough attention, Moro ends up unleashing a beam right from his mouth that completely engulfs Goku, and I think when looking at the plot narrative, this is a big setback only because you have to ask the question, why isn't Goku moving out of the way, right? If he's supposed to be super cognitive and super aware and super focused on the overall aspect of the fight with Moro, then how come his body simply isn't moving out of the way? So I have no idea what's going on. Even Goku himself looks absolutely baffled because we don't know at what point this ends up happening to where Moro ends up fusing with the Earth. He's literally embedded in the Earth. But interestingly enough, if you pay close enough attention to the gem on his forehead, the gem on his forehead is not cracked, because if you go back, every single time he fought Goku under the influence of Mastered Ultra Instinct, he had a cracked gem, right? So here, it's not cracked. A little weird, wouldn't you say? So I'm not entirely sure if this has anything to do with Moro having to steal Maris' abilities and power, or post. I can only make the assumption here that this is but until the actual manga chapter comes out, which again, I am going to provide you guys with more spoilers ahead, then we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But this is wacky, this is insane, but by the end of all of this, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below involving 3 specific things. Number 1, your overall thoughts on Moro having to retain the powers and abilities of Maris and having to consume that for himself in gaining angelic powers. Number 2, the overall influence of the battle involving Moro and Goku, and where exactly you see this going forward as the chapter ends. And lastly, number 3, what are your overall thoughts on the writing aspect of Toryotaro and the overall direction he seems to be taking this story in? Because there seems to be, according to a lot of people, a lot of misdirection, a lot of things that seem to be contradicting the overall narrative that was set from the beginning. A lot of people want to see different ideas be included here, so I want to get your thoughts and feedback on the overall narrative perspective, only because as of right now, it seems as though this is getting more wackier as, of course, the days go on by, with more leaks, information, spoilers, and this makes sense only because Jump Festa is literally right around the corner, so they happen to have confirmed the next Dragon Ball Super arc yesterday, and I'm only going to assume that that's going to be confirmed and announced at some point during Jump Festa, so it only appears that they're trying to get everything over and done with this arc, which I don't think is a good idea if you're going to try to rush things, because if you try to rush this arc and finishing it off before Jump Festa, it's only going to possibly create more problems going forward, only because you're going to have a really good beginning, a very decent middle, and a very bad ending to this. It kind of goes back, and it harpens back to the Goku Black arc and the fact that we saw how good it started off, but then ultimately down the line, they rushed the ending, they rushed the middle portion of the arc, and then it turned out to be not as good as it once started. So I want to get your thoughts and feedback on this only because we get to see different perspectives of the fight between Goku and Moro, Moro's in the earth. We get to see how Moro is fighting Goku while using these powers that he had taken from Maris. So anything is possible, and I think that going forward, we all have to be, I think, open-minded to the overall concept of what may or may not happen. But until then, I'm going to keep you guys updated. So again, thank you all so much for your time. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!